Alright, my name is Michael Lopez. As you all know, thank you for coming to my presentation. This whole project was just like kind of to help us get our foot in the door of the adult life, just get out of our comfort zone, go to different colleges and stuff, and interview with people in our certified or whatever field that we want to be in when we're older. So I chose the medical field. That's not the guy that I interviewed, but it's just some sophisticated looking doctor. And I've always wanted to be in the medical field because it's just never the same routine. You always see different things. There's always going to be people with different health problems, different injuries. So it sounded like a good thing to do. And I'm pretty ready for the real world. I mean, I wish I didn't have to go to college so I can get my career started, but unfortunately, that's the first step for most people. So talking about college, I mean, most people are kind of scared. They're like, oh, well, I'm a high school student, but applying for colleges sounds so hard. But it's not hard at all. I mean, I got this sheet with all the steps going, and it shows you step by step how to get into college, how to apply for financial aid, how to just apply for colleges, whatever specified colleges you want to go to. And me personally, I chose, my first college that I want to go to is Front Range. I mean, I didn't want to go there, but my cumulative GPA is like a 1.9, even though I have really good grades right now. So I got to go to a community college. And 2 years after community college, after I show them that I have the right grades to switch, I want to move all the way across town and go to Metro. I checked out both of these campuses, and I mean, they're both cool, but Front Range just seems really boring. I want to be downtown in the mix, you know. There's a lot of ladies. Everything just seems so cool about this college. So 2 years after Front Range, this is where I plan to go. And College in Colorado website kind of helped me. I mean, I've always been pretty prepared for the real world. I always wanted to go out there and do my thing, but College in Colorado helped me make a resume, helped me find out interview questions, all kinds of things that I'd need for the future to help utilize it. So College in Colorado helped me make my resume. Here's my resume. As you can see, I'm pretty ready to go out and get a job. So that's about it. And FAFSA, everybody should use FAFSA. Your mom, you, your cousins, everybody. It's like free money from the government. Like, that's like saying no to somebody handing you $100. You're not going to do that. Alright, I had to interview 3 people for this. Oh wait, no, we're talking about motivation. You have to have motivation to make it in life. You're not going to make it anywhere if you don't have motivation. And personally, my motivation is success. Everybody has different definitions of success. Mine is being happy with your life. And to be happy in life, I personally think you need money. I mean, they say money don't make the world go round, but I'm pretty sure it does. You're nobody in this world unless you have a lot of money. Well, you're nobody in like professionals' eyes, so I believe that money's a big part of our future. And this is just a little wedding ring showing that I want to be married one day, have a family and everything. So just picturing my future is motivating enough for me. Hidden Lake High School, that was also a big motivation. I mean, coming to Hidden Lake High School is probably the best step I could have done in my life. There's a point in time where I was just sitting at home, going to work day by day, and just procrastinating about going back to school. And I knew I needed to further my education, but there's no way I was going to do that by working a 9 to 5. So I took the steps out. I went and applied, or not applied, but went and registered for Hidden Lake High School. Came here, and all the teachers are just so enthusiastic to get you in and out. They want you to graduate. They want you to go on and be somebody in life. So I can't thank the staff enough at Hidden Lake High School, and my friends too. All of my friends, they're enough help. They see me going somewhere in life, and they tell me day by day that I'm going to be somebody in life. So just having friends like you guys and everything is just a real big help. So thank you guys personally. Family has to be the biggest motivation. I mean, they know that I'm going to make it and be somebody in life, which is kind of a lot of pressure because I come from a family of 6 kids. And everybody's dropped out, everybody's did the gang thing, drugs and everything, and I'm the only one kind of staying on the good side, trying to get my education and further it. Nobody else in my family is really like book smart. They're street smart, but like when it comes to education, they just can't handle it, so they chose the hard route. I'm trying to be different. My mom and dad didn't have an education either. My dad graduated. Oh no, he didn't graduate. The last grade he completed was 6th grade. And my mom, she got her GED, but she never furthered her education after that. So to be the first one to go to college should be a pretty big expectation for me. We had to interview 3 people for this project. And the first person that I interviewed was Mario Hernandez, and he goes to he goes to Front Range now. He used to go to Metro, but it got too expensive for him and everything. And I noticed that when I went out for my interviews, that you have to use discovery skills. You can't go out there like dressed like a gangbanger, like just being all rude and blunt about everything. You have to use water words. You have to be polite. You have to realize other people's schedule and everything. So if it wasn't for discovery, then I wouldn't have known all those things. Mario, he's the first person that I interviewed. He graduated 2 years ago from Westie High School, and he loves going to college. I mean, he makes college sound so fun. He's one of my best friends, so it's good to interview him. And we have the same kind of outlook on life. He wants to be in the medical field, so do I. And his advice was to go to college for sure. And I asked him what would be better, because I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be, like, work with, what is it called? Oh, orthodontist. I wanted to do all kinds of things. So I asked him what the best thing would be, and he said the medical field. He said that you'll always be employed. You can get fired from one hospital depending on the reason. And you can call up another hospital, tell them that you're certified, and you could have another job that day. So it sounded like the medical field is the way to go. I interviewed Joseph Manzanares. He's one of my neighbors, and he graduated back in the class of '93, but he never went to college. I asked him why he never went to college, and he said that he had gotten his girlfriend pregnant during high school, and then right when he was about to graduate, he got her pregnant again, so he already had 2 kids on the way. He knew he had to go to work. So while he was working, trying to take care of his kids and his wife, he just got too caught up in making the money, and now he's 38 years old, just not going to make it back to college. So he just realizes that he should have went to college instead of getting the girls pregnant and stuff. And his words for advice were to stay focused and stay motivated, don't have any kids, and don't get married, and go to college. So that was really helpful. He's good friends with my parents. He sees the kind of head I have on my shoulders, and he just kind of pushed me to where I am today. He knows that out of all the kids, I'm going to be the one to make it, and he wants to see my parents happy too. So Joseph was a big help. Oh, this is Laura. She works at Vibra Healthcare down on 84th and Washington. I interviewed her because she's a registered nurse, and that's the first step I got to take in the medical field is to get my registered nurse license. And I asked her how long that she had been working as a registered nurse, and she said 6 years. And she didn't start out at Vibra Healthcare. She actually started out at St. Luke's Hospital, which is in Denver. And she didn't like it there. Like, she likes the healthcare place better because it's small, more compact, not as much craziness going on as a hospital, so she likes that too. And I asked her what her favorite part about her job was, and she said that it's never the same routine. She said it's a 1 in a million chance that you go into the hospital and see the same exact things that you seen yesterday, so I thought that was pretty cool, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I asked her how much we'd be making, and she said $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and that sounded pretty good, but I was like, really? That's not that much. And she said that being a man, like a big masculine man, being able to like be qualified to do more physical duties, that I'll be getting paid more as a registered nurse and have more opportunities as to progress in my medical field. So that's good. This is my Google website. We had to make an educational website just to kind of keep us on track and show what we're going to do in the future with our education. And I plan on using this throughout college and everything. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's just educational website. The only thing I really have on here is one of my art projects that I did. Let's see. It's a picture of just a collage of my shadow background. I spent a lot of time on it, so I was pretty proud of this. And I have a couple more things on my technology page. I had to write this paragraph at the end of the course, just talking about all the things I learned, and what I really learned was just how to make like business type sheets. Like, as you can see, I learned how to make like budget sheets and everything, which are going to be good for the future. That's most things that most accountants and secretaries need to know, so if I ever had to reserve for that kind of career, I already know what I'd be getting myself into. Alright, well that was my website, and this is the end of my presentation. I'm just glad that everybody came. I'm ready for the future. I'm ready to go to college, and I just want to say thanks to everybody that's helped me along. I want to say thanks to Zoe for just not letting me quit. There's been times in this project where I just wanted to give up, and everybody got frustrated, so for her to be able to take a bunch of kids that at one point in time just feel like they don't want anything else to do with high school, for her to push them and get them to take their first steps in life is pretty amazing. So thank you, Zoe. I want to say thanks to the staff, thanks to Mr. Stewart, everybody at Hidden